Hello, and welcome to Pharmacist Answers. I'm Cynthia, and I will be your host. You're listening to my Periscope broadcast turned podcast. Hope you enjoy.
So I think everybody's out of school and heading into the summer, and I don't know what it's like where you live, but here in Georgia, summer happened like a month ago. Like we had 2 weeks of spring, and then it was summer, and it's been hot, and it's been awful hot. If it's been like that anywhere else, and in the South, it's humid, and so like you go outside and it takes 6 seconds and you're sweating. So but with the heat and everything, and as much as we end up sweating, as hot as it gets, I just wanted to give a safety message for all of us heading into full-blown summer now that it's June, to say, make sure you're drinking water, make sure your kids are drinking water, make sure your pets are drinking water, because it does not take long at all for any of us who rely on water, and your body being mostly water, to get dehydrated and to get into heat sickness and heat stroke, to where you end up requiring emergency attention to help you get better. And it could sneak up on anybody at any point in time. And so please make sure you're drinking lots of water. An interesting tip is if you drink lukewarm water, and I know there are people like my husband who love ice water, but because ice water, the temperature of ice water is so different from your body temperature, it takes your body longer to absorb it and be able to use it. And even though cold water cools you down and helps you feel cooler, the water doesn't get into your system to cool down the rest of your body until it gets closer to your body temperature. So actually drinking lukewarm water, or at least room temperature water, you're putting that water closer to your body temperature for your body to be able to absorb it faster and rehydrate you faster. So even though it doesn't give you that nice cold feeling running down your throat to make you feel cool, it's actually better for your body to be able to absorb it that way. And so I'm really weird. Like, I don't put ice in my water when I'm working, and I have a big jug of water that I carry around. For it to start cold and then get warm because it's been sitting around, it's kind of disappointing. So if I'm starting out with just straight up tap water, I say tap water, but it's the temperature of tap water. Mine comes out of a filter. The water isn't ice cold, but it's not a weird lukewarm either, but it's just kind of a room temperature. And if you have water that's sitting at room temperature and you put your finger in it, compared to your finger, it's going to feel cold. And so to the inside of your mouth and your throat, it's going to feel cold when you drink it. It's just not going to be ice cold. An interesting fact and a good tip, if you're having to drink water to stay hydrated this summer, drinking it at room temperature or lukewarm isn't going to feel as quenching and like as comforting, but it will be better for your body. Your body will be able to do more with it faster. And again, make sure your kids are drinking water. Kids get distracted. They start having fun. They're swimming in the pool. So you don't really think about being in water causing you to dehydrate, but swimming and playing in the water can still lead to their body losing fluid and them needing to hydrate when they get out, even though they may not feel hot or feel dehydrated because they've been in water. Don't drink the pool water. No, don't drink the pool water. And you've probably heard this before, but I'll say it again here just as a reminder since summer's upon us. But if you feel thirsty, you're already at a deficit. And then it's going to take a longer amount of time for your body to catch back up. So drink water continuously. Different people have different requirements of water. 8 glasses of water a day is a good standard to follow. Some people will drink more than that. A little bit less than that isn't going to be a big problem. But you want to stay hydrated this summer to keep your body cool, to keep you regulated, and to keep you safe. That's my safety message for this summer. I hope everyone has had a good weekend, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to subscribe to the show on iTunes so you don't miss an episode. You can find the show notes at pharmacistanswershere.wordpress.com. If you want to join the conversation live, follow me on Periscope at Cyn Hendrix, CYNHENDRIX. You can also share your questions and comments with me on Twitter at Cyn Hendrix or email the podcast at pharmacistanswershere@gmail.com.